Hello YouTube, this is Kaito JR here, and I'm here to do a character discussion topic video for Izumi Shimomura from the Ajin demi-human manga. So let's get started with her video, shall we? Now, to begin with, Izumi is an Ajin that works closely to Tosaki and would act quite loyal to him, which makes others think of her as his secretary. However, she only does this since she has no choice in the matter, as I will explain to you. Because you see, originally her name was Yoko Tanaka, and she lived in a small apartment room with her family being poor. At the time being, the people that she lived with were her mother Sawako Tanaka and her stepfather Satoshi Tanaka. Now, I'm not sure what happened between both of Izumi Shimomura's biological parents, since we don't really get to see her father at all really, but yeah, they split up with each other, as it seems. And this, for the most part, did not make Izumi's teenage years any better, since her mother found a new man that was very abusive and disrespectful to both the ladies in the house to be Izumi's stepfather. Yeah, so both Izumi and Sawako were treated pretty badly by this man. And as I said before, the stepfather's name is Satoshi Tanaka, which Izumi took his last name, which I'm sure she did not like to do, but she took her last name. Now, just to let you all know, all of this experience that Izumi Shimomura went through during her teenage years really did a number on her. Like, Satoshi would usually be drunk and would take some of Izumi's money and waste it on whatever he desires. I'm pretty sure he beats her at times too. Yeah, like, I'm pretty sure Satoshi would just take her money and probably waste it on, like, probably drinks like that, like getting drunk, something like that, probably on girls too. Yeah, so like, he would definitely cheat on Sawako a lot, so pretty much, yeah, guys like that, yeah, she probably just cheats on her a lot. Now, she was discovered as an Ajin by her mother and then by her stepfather, which initially Satoshi tried to rape Izumi at the time, which I believe he was drunk, and then she fought back against him and stabbed him with something sharp. But then I forgot how, but yeah, Satoshi kills Izumi on the spot in the bathroom, which the mother found her dead on the floor, and then she saw her revive, since like, that was the first time Izumi came back to life as an Ajin. So her mother discovered it, and her stepfather did after that. Yeah, so Satoshi wanted to sell Izumi for money to the government after they found out she was an Ajin, yet Sawako disagreed to this, so they got into a physical fight with each other, and then they killed each other in the process. I believe they have a weapon with them, something like that, but yeah. This shows right here that Sawako truly loved her daughter, Izumi Shimomura, and would give her own life for her, just so she is free. Izumi at the time runs away from her family, which at the time she is unaware that her mother and stepfather are dead. Well, she's probably glad that her stepfather is dead, but not the mother though, since she actually does care about her mother. So she succumbed to an illness while on the streets and woke up in some hospital somewhere. I forgot where, but yeah, that's where she ended up waking up at some hospital in Japan. Yeah, so she was then discovered by Tosaki there and was made into his own personal escort by him and him alone. Tosaki had her change her name. So yeah, like originally she went from Yoko Tanaka, now she is Izumi Shimomura. That's where she changed her name, with Izumi being her mother's maiden name and Shimomura was her biological father's surname. So yeah, that's where she got her new name there. Yeah, so she then continued on to be Tosaki's escort and secretary. However, in reality, Izumi was just Tosaki's bodyguard, a means to counter other Ajins in his field of work, since Tosaki needed to combat Ajin since he works in that field, so he got Izumi to help him out with that. Yeah, so nobody else knows that Izumi is an Ajin, but Tosaki, for the majority of her time with him, does know. This makes her very secretive and taciturn for the most part, since she can't get close to anyone, with the possibility of her being exposed as an Ajin by people and her being taken away by the government and being experimented on, just like with Tanaka and Kei Nagai, you know. Alright, so Izumi is quite stoic sometimes and is prone to be embarrassed at times, due to her awkwardness mostly, in social situations. Like when she was interrogating Eriko Nagai, the younger sister of Kei Nagai, she blushed due to her going due to her giving Alice secret information by accident to her, though, which she kind of flushed a bit, though, as you probably saw in the anime, but more of a manga guy with this kind of stuff, so yeah. Oh yeah, and also Izumi's love life wasn't the best too in the past, and she decided not to engage with anyone for the time being. Not just because of the fact that she's an Ajin, but her boyfriend that she had while she was in high school cheated on her with another girl, which happens a lot actually. Yeah, and yeah, like happens a lot in the world, you know, yeah, that kind of stuff. So yeah. So this broke Izumi's heart, of course, and she cut herself a lot to suppress the emotional pain, and even attempt to commit suicide because of this. This experience might have demoralized her from getting into any more romantic relationships with anyone else, pretty much. I wouldn't be surprised if it did, though, like last for a very longer time. It really should have. Like I bet she's gonna probably end up like being 40, still alone, not have anyone, because of this this traumatic experience she had when she was like a teenager, stuff like that. Yeah, man, she had a rough life, huh? Okay, now let's go over her IBM, since that's interesting. Izumi Shimomura's IBM seems very obedient towards Izumi and listens to her every command. It also seems great at combat, which she would train with it to use it better, though. Just like, say, with Ken Nagai's stuff. So, like, they train in the woods like that so they can be more proficient with it, you know? Yeah, so Izumi named her IBM Kuro, which means black in Japanese. Kuro has a pretty sharp and straight up headpiece. Like, its head is very like straight up and narrow, you know? Like, it's very interesting headpiece. But other than that, it's pretty similar to any other IBM, really, though, with the same body shape and hands, stuff like that, you know. Not really that much different. Okay, well, that's it for my character discussion topic video for Izumi Shimomura from the Ajin Demi-Human manga. Next one up is Koji Tanaka, so brace yourselves for that. Alright, well, that's the end of that. Thanks for watching, everyone, and bye. Yeah, so bye.